is still morning, so I'm not going to subject my entire house to this epic gameplay music. But I am about to get back on, enjoy some Mass Effect. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Top 3. And this Legendary Edition, I'd say this whole game is really just one game. This is Mass Effect 1, but it's really just one game. Did you watch that silly commercial I sent you? Question mark. There it is. Alright. Onto the game, guys. No one's watching me, so I'm not too concerned about what I'm saying at the moment. Let's start getting into the game. Someone is watching. Hello, welcome to the Presidium. So, we have my 2 allies, humans, Caden and Linko, and Ashley. Survivors of that battle. We have me, Commander Shepard, Cam Shepard. And this is the Presidium. This is the first time I'm walking on here in the new game. To say the graphics definitely make it look amazing. I am going to take my time a little bit right in this area, because I want to see how different it is. Everything just looks really good, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh wow, what a racist.
Big place.
Xenophobic, that's what she said. That's what xenophobist. Alright, we'll try a manual override. Boom, 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 boom. Easiest minigame ever made. Unusual readings. Argus Road. No patrols. Do we send a recon team? So this is one of those things where, like, you find little hacking bits of information. You're, like, always privy to top level information. So you'll get reports of, like, disappearing ships or something. You can choose to go investigate it or not. It's up to you. So, one thing I will say I like about this game is that it lets you just get right into meeting people, seeing things. These are 2 different alien races, and Elcor have got to be like my favorite race. Elcors live on high gravity planets, so they move so slowly, so minimally. They're like super strong, but they're like, they just don't move fast. And they don't talk fast, they talk in monotone voices, and they have to clarify everything they say. And these guys are pressurized planets, so they have to wear these special suits that keep them under intense pressure, otherwise their bodies will not survive in our atmosphere. So both of them are like the kind of species that have to adapt heavily on archetypal worlds, and it's probably hindered them politically a little bit, and they hate it.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Din Korlak.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Oh, man.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it.
Okay.
We were instrumental in
Third
establishing
species here.
a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel, contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
It's because the Volus aren't able to accomplish much outside of diplomacy and trade. They're just not very physically adept. They can't build very much, very well. They had to be uplifted, I think.
Tell me about Volus culture.
Maybe I'm wrong.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Maybe that's why
Since
they
we're not physically
don't have you in
adept,
the council.
we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Ooh. So a lot of
Dismissive.
species...
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
So,
Goodbye,
one thing that
Ambassador.
humans have that other species
Yes,
don't is
yes.
they reproduce
Good day,
fast, they spread
EarthClan.
fast, they're adaptable. Like, that's part of the reason why these species haven't gotten the council is because they're very hyper-specific. The planets that they settle have to be very specific. They're slow to spread, slow to grow. Humans have grown rapidly in the time that they've been here, and as a result, people are starting to wonder if they're capable. Other species hate that, like the Volus.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
So, the Elcor actually kind of like humans. Because humans are creative and flamboyant compared to their species.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through sentence-like movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These EarthClan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Like the super conservatives.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Good luck with your problem.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
Yeah, I can actually do more with that.
Strained greeting, human.
You seem distressed.
Alarmed response.
What did this Asari do?
I cannot speak more about.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough
His hand
to
is
spot.
huge.
Good day, human.
Alright, so... I wonder if I can hack anything in here. Oh yeah, and then there's this species. They're basically like bio-robots. They don't listen or do anything. They don't interact. But they seem to be a part of this station. Always. Maintaining it, doing things. Bringing in other species. The Presidium.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Eh. Pretty cool. Ring world.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
This is an Asari.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
I'll just take experience for nothing, sure.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Easy. Sure, there's something here. Ah, another person. The Turians.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make investigations.
Way his little things went down, it's like, nah, I'm not telling you nothing.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Little
Commander.
face phalanges. Scales. Alright.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's what I thought.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
And then there's this chick.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Yeah, okay. You'll talk later when the mission calls you to. Another one of those things. I have to figure out where those things are later for the mission, so I'm just gonna keep track.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
You get the impression that humans haven't been here for but maybe like one lifetime, so there's still a lot of people who've like never been to the city.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Just exploring. Could go to the embassies, start talking to people. Just walk around. There's like several conversations that we have. Yes. Still, I'm like the kind of player that likes to soak up all the little things. See what's about.
Look at that bug.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 2, located at the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the most recognizable and important features of the Presidium. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
So it's like they really run
for
this whole
using
station,
Have
and
a
we just live
pleasant
here.
day.
We don't even know what they're doing. Supposedly the Citadel was built by the Protheans. The advanced race disappeared 50,000 years ago. The race that we had advanced all our technology off of. Another mystery, Mass Effect. Hello, another bolus.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Okay, fair enough.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
The Hanar are definitely one of the more interesting species to me. I believe they were uplifted by the Protheans. So they have a kind of like, we worship Protheans.
Commander,
They're
it is
so
good
cool.
to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I find that he's actually projecting a speech in my head, I think.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
The Hanar jellyfish
And we
people
rarely
are my
do so
favorite.
with other species. It is just our way.
So this species doesn't share names unless that person's like super close. Otherwise they refer to themselves to everyone else in the third person.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Puts thoughts in my head. Get out of my head. Ah, and this is a statue of one of the races you won't find on the Citadel. The Krogan. They're like the toad people. Like toad, lizard, frog people. And they... well...
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
The Krogan...
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel
Yeah,
space
she's
opened
definitely
up
like
mass
Cortana,
relays
for
leading
sure.
to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
So once upon a time there was a bug race that showed up and they were about to wipe out the galaxy, and then before they did, they found a galaxy species found another species called the Krogan, which were like this kind of warrior toad frog species. And they were so incredibly like adaptive and hardy that they just couldn't be killed easily at all, and they uplifted them and got them to fight these bugs, and they won. They just kept fighting them until they defeated this insect race.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
So the
Have a pleasant
Krogan
day.
stopped the insects, but then they kept spreading and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until they started rebelling against the other galaxies, species, and they had to be, well,
the elk.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism. The statue. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies...
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
So the Turians showed up to fight the Krogans.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
More experience just for asking about that. Interesting.
The elk. The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
So, the Hanar's whole deal is they believe that, like, uplifting in their society is about being the most polite. No!